Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and it has been a while since I've done a junk journal spread here on the channel. I think the last one that I did was this one right here with the blue jays and the blue violets, which I think is a gorgeous junk journal spread. I'll show you what I have or what I've done since then. Not much. I haven't really been doing much in this journal, but I'll show you what I've done since then, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do today. So we've got the blue jays. And then I did this one that's like a really fun pastel floral one. I wanted to use just a bunch of Create with Mandy stickers that were in my stash. Ended up needing these butterflies for a spread that I did recently, and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have used them in here, but they do look really good in this spread, so I'm happy with that. Red Lyrics sticker doll. This one is from the Create with Mandy advent calendar. We've got some like ripped up ephemera, that kind of stuff. Then I did this one that's like pink and yellow. So the florals are from a Happy Planner book, and then I layered them with some Maggie Holmes scrapbook paper and Maggie Holmes like stickers. This Love Today sticker is a Happy Planner one as well. And then this one is a fun one that I did an Instagram reel for. I have the Red Lyrics stickered all over here. The flowers are from Paper Raven Co. Jen Hadfield, I think, for the scrapbook paper, Create with Mandy, little washi strips, and then the moths are from Create with Mandy. All sorts of fun, colorful things in here. I really like the rainbows on this one. I think that's kind of fun. So that's the last spread that I have done since the last video I did here on my channel, which I think was over a month ago. So we're going to get into a new junk journal spread today. I'm going to show you my materials, and then I'm going to try to do this in under 20 minutes. We'll see if I can do it or not, but I'm going to try to like keep myself to 20 minutes in the junk journal today. The star of the show is this new Rongrong PET tape. It comes in a roll. This is just a sample that I was given by my friend JoJo over at JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop, and it's very shiny on camera because I have all the ring lights going, but it's like a very fun, vintagey, inspired like tape. There's stickers on here. They're like clear stickers. And I will link it down below. It should be available in her shop already, but I think this is just so cool. I don't know how well you're able to like see this, but we'll just do that. And obviously it won't be creased when it comes in a roll. I just had it folded down because JoJo gave me a sample of hers when I was in DC, and I folded it up to put it into my bag. So I'm working with these stickers from Rongrong. I grabbed the Skyline Views sticker sheet from Planning Press. This one is on clear. So we're going for like kind of a monochromatic, like vintagey feel today. I think that's what I'm going for. I have this sheet that is from Enchanté Papers, and it was a freebie that I got when I placed an order with the Cherry on Top Crafts. It's not like ephemera or stickers, so I'm gonna have to cut around stuff, but I really liked the florals on here. And the other side is a different kind of floral, which I was like, oh, I have to make a decision between the two. I think this is gonna be what I go with for today, and hopefully the fussy cutting on this doesn't take too long and I can like make the spread in the time frame that I've decided for myself. I grabbed this pack of vintage remnants from Tim Holtz. They are the Ideology ones, layers, remnants. I grabbed a piece out of there. I got this at Joann's. So this is like just a little vintage ephemera kind of thing. It's on like a glossy kind of cardstock. I grabbed this American Crafts scrapbook paper, also from Joann's. I've already ripped into it. It's a map of New York City, but I thought it might be a nice like base layer to work with. And then finally, I have the Spoonful of Faith Beautiful and Brave sticker book because I thought maybe some quotes out of here might be nice. Vintagey feels. So that's what we're going with today. I am going to go ahead and start a timer on my Apple Watch, and then we will get into this. So I'm going to put 20 minutes on the clock.
20 minutes counting down.
All right, so now that the Apple Watch knows, we got to get into this. I want to start with the scrapbook paper. There's probably not too much time for perfection here, but I'm just going to cut into it. I hope I'm not out of the Tombow adhesive. That's another concern of mine right now, is that I'm out of the Tombow right now. So we'll see what happens if I can't get these glued into the planner. I might need to like pause and go to Joann's, which wouldn't be the worst thing to do today, but we will see. So I've got this, and I was thinking I would do like 2 corner pieces with it. But I don't know. Let's just rip into that like that. It's gonna go up there. This is the Tombow that I have. Okay, we're good for now. I normally will have refills of this on hand, but I haven't bought any recently, so I need to get on that. This corner piece is going to go just up here in this corner of the spread. Eventually I'll need to trim to take into account that like beveled corner and the fact that I didn't put it onto the page entirely straight, but I could just do that real fast. Like 20 minutes is a lot more time than... Okay, I've seen these done in 15 minutes, and I've also seen people do like 5-minute junk journal challenges, which I'm like, I can't do that. That just would be very difficult for me as someone who like over-explains what they're doing while they plan. But I was thinking 20 minutes is a nice like starting place for a challenge, and if I... Let's do this kind of funky shape. If I need to like take 20 minutes as the first starting place for like the challenge video and then realize that I have 5 minutes left over at the end, maybe next time I'll try a 15-minute challenge. But I'm trying to challenge myself here. I used this scrapbook paper to make a catch-all spread using the Taylor Swift Evermore album sleeve that I ended up with because it was like a damaged record. But I used this in that spread and I thought it turned out really cute. It was kind of like a wintry spread. I'm gonna maybe put the flowers down first from this thing, or should I do this one first? Let's go with this one first. It's Oklahoma City Public Schools, and it's like a report card. Just all sorts of weird, like random miscellaneous documents and old photos in this ephemera set. But I liked all the neutral tones because I think they layer well with just a variety of stuff. So just don't pay attention to what the content of it actually is. It's just a document of some sort. We're going to dive into this, and I'm going to start fussy cutting. So unfortunately, the flowers that I want are right in the middle of the sheet. So I'm just going to cut right through the middle of this. And hopefully my fussy cutting skills are good enough that the white shape doesn't look too wonky, because we're going to have a little bit of a white border around these. I cannot physically like cut around every single flower in a nice way. But it's like planning with a sticker, you know, where you have that white border around them. So I'm just going to cut these flowers out, and I'm thinking they're going to layer on top of that report card, like that document. Originally I was like, oh, I could like cut them in half and use it in multiple places, but I think it might be nice just to have one big cluster of flowers layered over the corner. I might have to come back and grab like a second piece of these, but I was thinking they would just go like right there. Hurts me to see the other pretty flowers on the back of this because I want to use them both, but I had to make my decision. So this one is just going to go right here, and then I'll take the city skyline, which when I was planning this out, I didn't actually think through the connection of using the New York City map scrapbook paper with like using the skyline stickers, but that worked out pretty well, huh? If only the report card like matched up with this, but it's from Oklahoma. Nothing against Oklahoma, it just doesn't match like exactly with the theme that I have. Or maybe it does. I don't know much about Oklahoma, but I do know that it doesn't have like the same kind of level of metropolitan area as New York City, so it is what it is. We've got this going on. I think maybe I'll take the quote that I wanted out of the Spoonful of Faith book. And I was looking at this gold one that says, "You are a beautiful thing, but also meditate on things true." Maybe? And of course I'm getting a call from the same spam caller that has called me like once a day for the last like 2 weeks. I thought I blocked the number, but I don't know. So my Apple Watch is now vibrating, which is irritating. I have to keep blocking these numbers because it's like that scam where they pretend to be like a police department asking for donations from like my hometown, but the call isn't coming from my hometown. It's coming from somewhere else. And I'm like, what is going on? It's not even the right area code. So I get spam calls all the time. My number must be on some list, but I can't figure out how to take it off. I've already done the little registry to like put you on the no solicitors list, but hasn't done anything. So we'll see. I'm gonna take something else off of this sheet. I like the little typewriter. That's kind of fun. And to go along with the report card, that could be nice. So I'm going to cut this out as best I can. I hope that phone call didn't interfere with my timer, though. We even got a bingo card on here. All sorts of random vintage ephemera. I don't know if I like this as much as like the sets that come in the little plastic bag and you just kind of have all the pieces individually cut out, or even when I have like the Maggie Holmes ones that are like the thicker stickers that come on like a sheet like this and you just peel them up. I don't like those as much as like ephemera that you glue into your planner. I was thinking the typewriter would go like right there, but maybe if I add some more flowers, it could go onto the other side of things. And if I was really planning ahead, I could have like pre-cut this. But I feel like that's cheating. If I'm challenging myself to like make this in 20 minutes and then I spend like 30 minutes of time ahead of time prepping the materials, I feel like that's cheating. So we're gonna cut out this little rose up here in the corner. And I do like the clocks as well. So maybe I could pull in one of the clocks. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like link this, but I could link the website of the paper company that makes this like sample sheet so that you could maybe check it out if you like this particular style of ephemera. It's not one that I've shopped from before, but it's cool to have like this freebie sampler included in my order so that I can try out some new stuff. I have been meaning to make another order from a Cherry on Top Crafts because they do have a very nice selection of paper crafting products. Let's cover up the back of this with, oops. And it's like when I'm on a time crunch, my hands just stop doing what they need to do. I had a really great experience with the Cherry on Top Crafts. I think they have a lot of products that I have a hard time finding other places. Like, yeah, Joann's is a craft store, but it's also just difficult to find all the paper crafting goods because they cover everything. Let's put one of the sticker dolls in here. I am a little hesitant to layer because I'm worried they're not going to be as opaque as I want them to be, but we'll see. I mean, this is kind of like a test a new product moment. Let's see how well she layers on top of this map. You're getting some map through her like torso, but honestly pretty good on the opacity. I was thinking the typewriter would go like right there. Yeah, maybe. Let's go ahead and stick that in place. I do like the delicate drawing style on these. I think it's really fun. And this is like kind of like a sepia tone. So let's add the typewriter over here into that cluster. Timer is still running and we are at the halfway point. So 10 minutes left to make this, this spread. Let's see, what else is on this that I could use? I like the little flowers. So let's layer some of these in. And I could layer them over the typewriter. That might be nice. The quality of the sticker paper on this is really nice. I do like this clear paper. And then a little bird. Let's add that in to that cluster. Okay. Maybe some of these edges need to be tacked into place. For that, I'm going to take my Zig 2-way glue pen and just kind of peel up those edges, cover them as best I can, and then just hold them back into place. When I have stuff like washi tape or whatever that doesn't want to stay down, this is kind of a lifesaver. This is a very fun cluster, and maybe a quote over there might be good. I'll probably pull something from the Spoonful of Faith book for that. I'm going to take another one of the little sticker dolls. I didn't account for things like police sirens and the editing out of police sirens in my timer, so just give it a second. Okay, well, we lost about a minute there, but show must go on. Let's continue through. I'm adding in another one of the Rongrong sticker dolls there. And then I'm thinking if I find like a cute box sticker out of this Spoonful of Faith book, it could go like right up there. I'm going for neutrals though. We've got some pink, which I like this. I will choose Faith over Fear. I just want it in like a larger size because I think that's going to be a little small for what I'm working with. We've got these ones, which are cute, but I don't know if I want to layer the ones that have the girls on them with more of the girl stickers. Got these ones. Maybe not the right color palette. Here we go. Full-sized version of that. I will choose Faith over Fear. And it matches well with that floral that I have up in that corner, so I think that's a good sticker to add in. This one's going to go right up there. And then I wanted to use this sticker doll over here. I think she's holding a planner, maybe? She's going to go up here. Again, you still get some layering with the maps, but I think it's cool that they're slightly transparent. I do like these postage stamps, too. Let's add that right up there. More birds. In the areas where I folded this and the stickers are kind of coming off the edge, let's just try to use those ones up. I'm going to add another bird down there. And then this last bird. I'm going to add birds into this cluster. I feel like this is a nice little bird cluster over there. I do have the Eiffel Tower, but we've also got New York, and I guess we have Oklahoma City. So there's a lot of stuff going on in this one. I'd like to pull something else off of the ephemera sheet to layer over that one. So let's see what our options are. I was thinking the bird's nest because we've got all these birds in the spread. So I'm going to go ahead and take that one out of the ephemera sheet. And if I need to clean up some of the cut lines after I cut it out of the page, we can do that too. Some of them are a little bit more like spaced out from the others, and some of them are really tight squeezes. So I think this one's going to need a little bit of just touch up on the edges to make it look a little bit cleaner. Because I couldn't get my scissors into like some of the tighter areas, but we can clean it up now. And I'm obviously not doing the neatest job of like cutting around these things. If I had some more time, maybe I would take a little bit more time to like make sure that everything is nicely smoothed. But for this one, I think we'll be fine. And now that I have that on the page, I don't like that. What else could we put in that space? Maybe like this tiny clock or like watch face. And for this one, since it's a circle and I can cut a circle, I'm going to go right up to the edge on this one. And I think we have like the circle of the postage stamp. We've got the circle of the like quote, because the quote is in a circle. Maybe a circle shape would be nice in that spot. So let's add this in, and it's probably not going to be a perfect circle. I make no promises around here. Okay, good enough. Let's see if this works in this space. I think that works a little bit better, so let's take that. And I do have the option of using ephemera off of the other side of this, but do I want to mix and match? I'm not really sure. Let's add that right there. Trying to smooth this out over all of the different layers of stuff we've got going on. I've kind of cut through the middle of most of this, although I do like these yellow flowers. So maybe I'll take the yellow flowers and add those on to like the other side of things. And I'm going to cut them as one piece to begin with, and I'm also going to take this blue butterfly. So we're alternating. I got to use both sides of the sticker sheet. I think this one, this side that I'm currently cutting from, is a little bit more like coastal grandmother vibes, you know? And the other one is more like, not, I I don't know, it's like more nostalgic. It's definitely more vintage. This one is just coastal, to me at least. And then I'm going to cut these flowers out. I don't know if I want to keep them all together in one piece, or maybe I could do like 2 of them in one piece and then one of them separately. And I tried to stay on camera for the majority of my like 20-minute timer so that I don't have to edit too much out of this, but we will see. Obviously, I'm going to need to take out the like sirens, but that's not too bad of a fix. So I was thinking like these ones could go like over here in this area, and then this butterfly could like hang out somewhere. It's like DIY ephemera because we're just cutting it out ourselves, but I think it works out. I'm gonna take these ones and go over here, just kind of at the bottom of that map section. And by ripping apart the map doesn't really make sense anymore because we have like 2 parts of the map that are like next to each other. But it's for the aesthetic. It doesn't need to be a functional map. No one's looking in my junk journal and trying to figure out how to navigate New York City. And also, I think the map is old. So like, even if you were trying to navigate, I don't know if you'd get probably the best or most recent information. I'm not a New Yorker, so I don't know. But it is what it is. Butterfly is gonna go maybe over like here. I'm gonna peel up the edge of this and just kind of slide that behind. The white borders are not my favorite, but you know, it's not terrible either. Going back to the PET tape, and I'm gonna take some more of these flowers and just kind of layer them up here. I'm really squeezing all that I can get out of these 20 minutes. Should I put the Eiffel Tower in here? No, it is New York. I'm feeling pretty good with this. I just don't know if it needs something else, you know? I'm flipping through this sticker book and I'm like, oh, I don't want the same one in there twice, but oh, timer's going off. Okay, there's my decision for me. That's gonna be the end of it. Let me just clean up and I'll get a little bit of a better view of this for you. I know this is cheating, but I'm gonna take this like last little bit of sticker and just put it over here on the edge. Okay, let's get closer. And maybe it's not cheating because I took that like minute and a half to wait for the police sirens to stop, so I'm gonna count it as fine. I wish I had gotten some like washi tape in here, like the script washi tape might have been nice to have, but I do think it's a really cool spread. And 20 minutes felt like long enough to like actually think about some of the design choices, but also short enough that it wasn't like, that it felt a little bit more rushed, I guess. So I am happy with the way this turned out, and I'm excited to work with this new product from Rongrong. There's a couple different varieties of it. There's also one that matches the bookworm sticker book that JoJo and Rongrong collabed on. I'll link everything down below in case you are interested in that. But this is what I've got for my junk journal spread for today. Definitely on the vintage side of things, but I think it's a cool kind of eclectic mix of things, and it's nice to get some stuff out of my stash. I have been thinking on these like ephemera pieces forever. I've had them so long that it's nice to actually get them into the journal and stop thinking about how am I actually going to use these. So this is what we've got for today's junk journal spread. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner related content, and follow me over on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching and happy planning.